Hello and welcome to another episode. Oops, let me get my mouse sorted out here. Okay, of Civilization 3, and it has been a little bit of time, hasn't it? But anyway, so we're invading into this area, and things are going relatively well so far, but we are a bit low on the manpower needed to hold this entire area, so we are currently stopped. But hopefully we will be able to press forward soon. So let's go to the next turn. Tokyo has produced a harbor. That is very good, Tokyo. But is there something else that we want you to build before you can help with 40 turns for that? That's actually pretty fast. And you don't need an aqueduct. I could get a coastal fortress. Well, let's actually get that cavalry. Why not? Granary in Corinth. It does not look like they will be growing much, and their production isn't very high. I mean, their shields, which means that it's probably best to build something else. However, Ares is indeed going very well. Nara has produced walls, and soon will also be producing barracks. Yes, barracks. That is the correct choice because that is my build order. Okay, coastal fortress. Move it over to 80 for cavalry. That's not quite okay. Let's build a harbor. Do we already have a barracks? Yes, we do. Okay. Very good. And you will be making your way over. Presumably to Nara for the moment. Okay, and you can just skip. And everything seems to be going alright. Very well. So, what is the plan here? Okay, so we can actually leave you here and send the army. And where should we send the army? Up here, of course. Well, should we send it up there? Or down here? I think down here might actually be the better choice. Which one of these two is probably the better position? It doesn't make any difference at all. But this one might be a little bit better. So let's go there. And let's give it an attack. And we'll just leave you there to defend Nara. Meanwhile, the longbowman. Should I? Yeah, let's attack him. He only has one defense, so attacking him is indeed a very wise decision. Okay. Their army should be very small now, so that should make it easy for us to conquer them. Okay, marketplace, musket man. No, Pelops is a little bit too far from the front lines for me to be building musket men. But I will still have some cavalry up there since cavalry can move very fast. Okay, very good. Anubis, you will not be building the Art of War. You will instead be building a courthouse. Get that corruption down, because corruption nowadays is a serious problem in good old Bellum. There's corruption here, corruption there, corruption everywhere. I mean, all we have to do is look. Look at that. Corruption commerce. Massive corruption in Anubis. That's awful. We can't have that. Look at that. Satsuma, 14 corruption. It's absurd. It is just absurd. Athens. That is the center of all our woes. Look at that. Highest food consumption, although it's probably not the largest city. Highest shields wasted. Just so much wasted industry. It's terrible. corruption, commerce. The corruption is terrible there. Make Athens great again. My goodness. Okay. Nothing is going on here. Let's fortify. And we will send you to Gala. Oh, that must be a newly produced unit. If we can take out this guy, it might be good. There we go. Install a new governor. Okay, and I have to pause recording briefly, and I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, I'm back. Although the time that you have been watching was probably maybe just a second or two, it was several minutes for me. So anyway, back on track. We need to really fortify this here to ensure that that area is safe. And I suppose that's good for next turn then. So this area is safe now. Well, not safe necessarily, but rather well defended. I mean, you've got, look at that. That's a wall of armies. They're not going to beat that with their MP, with their little MPs. They're not going to do that. Just checking. So I could take out their potential source of cavalry, but of course that's really going deep into their territory. It's more than, yeah, it's more than 3 turns, which means I would have some trouble if they decided to send reinforcements to that area. Anyway, printing press next turn. Let's actually take a look at, oops, wrong button. Let's actually take a look at the path that we've got. So we've got the printing press. We're getting that done, followed by, well, the reason we're getting that is for RP purposes. It's because we don't have it, and we want it. Alright, have learned the secret of the printing press. Democracy! I don't know, maybe. Should we? Or should we get some nice composition going? Or theory of gravity. Oh well, let's just let them choose what they want. We're not going to actually get a democracy, because war weariness is a problem, and I don't want to deal with that problem. I simply don't. Could make a cannon, but I don't really want to, so let's get some wealth. That's right, let's increase our income for a little bit. And let's see. University in Philadelphia. Yes, please. Now, it's important to note that universities aren't for everyone. I know that in a lot of places people just push for everyone to go to college and universities, but sometimes people learn better in different settings, such as, oh, let's actually reinforce to Ibanago here. For example, some people are better for trade school or even apprenticeships, although those are a bit less common. And other people are not suited to the university type of learning. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is it isn't for everyone. So always weigh your options and know who you are, so that you can decide what's best for you. Although it's still good to listen to other people's advice. That's very important, because you know what? You don't have all the answers. I don't have all the answers. Although I wish I did, I don't. Okay, Sokar has produced Colosseum. The Colosseum. Some people spell or pronounce it Coliseum, and I take offense to that. No, I'm not actually offended. It just really cringes me, and I don't like being cringed. Oh, that bank. That's gonna be some income. some nice juicy income, because we all know that the juicy income is what we've all been waiting for. And if we didn't know that, then we do now. The reason I'm talking like this is because I've got something in my throat and I really want to cough, but I also find it a bit testing. Okay. I think Umtata is ripe for the picking. My goodness. But not this turn, however. So we'll just have to leave it there. But maybe next turn we'll be able to. Okay, there you go. Look at that. Look at that. We are moving some men. There you go. Men moved. Happy birthday, everyone. That's right. If it's your birthday today and you're watching this video, happy birthday to you. If it was your birthday at any point during the last year or during the next year, happy birthday to you as well. Because you know what? Close enough. If you would like me to sing a birthday song for you, then sure, go ahead in the comments below. That's so weird. You know what? I can sing a birthday song to you. Just write in the comments. That's such a weird thing to say, but you know what? I'm serious. I take myself seriously. Civilization must have. Okay, can build armies. You can now build armies. Let's spam armies for the rest of the game. Well, actually, let's build other things as well. Let's build a Colosseum first, but let's have that be the city that builds armies every few turns. You just spew out another army, and what's the enemy going to do about that? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. They can't do anything about that. What are they going to do? Are they going to call the police? Well, I don't think so. Because the police isn't involved in that, sadly. So it's not gonna happen, folks. It's not gonna happen. Okay, temple. Because let's be honest. Let's take what I just said seriously, even though it clearly wasn't meant to be taken seriously. Who is going to call the police on the government building an army? Unless you're in Iceland, where Iceland doesn't have an army. Who's going to call the police on that? Let's be honest. I don't think anyone would. Okay, let's take this guy out. Oh, looks like they didn't leave this place undefended. Well, undefended enough, eh? There we go. Go get those walls up, boy. And I've got 2 workers. Let's give them some chores to do. Oh, 3 workers, in fact. Anyway, nice chores, I'd like to say. Nice. It's an interesting way to say nice. Anyway, that's all for now, and I will be seeing you all next time on Awiltos. Over and out.